Pox upon this ground, I give it up just to burn it down. And if they die, you can blame it on me. I've been setting up gravestones in my hometown. I wish I had been born at sea, then you wouldn't care and you wouldn't know me. Ebb and flow, they just don't carry me home. It's only water and air as far as I can see. There was a time when you would let me know, because your words weren't taken by your indigo, and I could write it all down in a matter of lines to read back what we had from a previous time. My ancestral passage here was written down each year by year, but the map is too old, see they've forgotten the roads, and so we're living by the creases. Pox upon this ground, I give it up just to burn it down. And if they die,
Hello, I am here. Hi. Oh, my mic's quite. Well, no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Hello. How are you? How are we doing? Hold on. What am I? Is it working? It is working. Brilliant. It sure is a day. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. How are you? I'm okay. I'm fine. I've been doing uni stuff all day. Turns out my deadlines are a lot sooner than I thought they were. And so I've been working hard to make sure I meet them. And I I have been filming so much footage. For one of the things, I have to like fully document the process of making a workshop happen. And no real good luck. Thank you. I have to like document the full process of making a workshop happen. Turns out I didn't film enough footage. I did not film enough footage. So what I did today was film so much fake footage. So much fake footage for this fucking video. The thing is, like, I'm used to editing vlogs. Not like a documentary. Not really my thing. And I do serious stuff. And they're like, oh yes, you need to make basically a documentary. I could have just shown them the photos. I absolutely could have just done photos. But I was like, fuck, I mean, if I'm gonna have to document it anyway, I might as well make it a video. Because that's what I enjoy doing. And like, I am enjoying the editing of it. It's just a bit of a pain in the arse knowing that I've got to reshoot so much. So don't tell my lecturer, but I'm faking a fuck ton here. I filmed earlier standing next to the like fairy lights here. And I was basically using this wall. It's my most blank wall. So I was like, I'll use this one. And I'm going to put the PowerPoint slides over the top in the video editing. But I was like fake presenting. And I was like, wow. I've not done this before. Where I'm like pointing at a fake presentation on my wall. And I was like, this is odd. It's odd that I'm doing this. I was like... And so, as you can see... There's nothing to fucking see there. There's a bunch of fairy lights. Very odd. I wouldn't do it in my own time. Actually, that's a lie! That's a lie! I would do it in my own time! I would do it in my own time, because I have a video I want to make for one of my friends that is the exact same concept, but taking the piss of like old educational videos. I would do it in my own time. I'm a liar. So that's what I've been doing today, is a lot of fake footage and editing it together. And I didn't realize, but I was filming fake footage, that one back there, for like 20 minutes, and it's like entirely me fucking up and re-saying things. It's a pain in the ass to go through, because there's so many long gaps where I'm just thinking or breathing, and every single time, I didn't realize how anxious I am in front of a camera, because I stream all the time. So I was like, it's fine. You'd think I'd be more anxious streaming, but I'm way more anxious on like a video where I know I'm gonna edit it, but I'm like visibly anxious, and I don't know why. I suppose it's because it's not a conversation, whereas streaming feels more like a back and forth conversation. But I get so anxious. There's so many moments where I'm like, right before I'm about to say something, I go, and like full deep exhale, and then after saying something, I go, like fully like deep sigh exhale again. Every single time. I don't get it. That's so interesting, Lil. Like, in the video, you're able to get rid of things. Streaming, you just, like, can't. Exactly. So you'd think, logically, this should be more anxiety-inducing. Apparently not. Apparently, I struggle way more with that than I do this. But I feel like with this, it's just, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a conversation. Fuck it. Yeah, brains are weird. It doesn't make sense at all. Very little in my brain makes any fucking sense. I tweeted not long ago, literally like an hour ago maybe? Probably not even that. Oh no, about an hour ago actually. Just a big long because that's how I'm feeling at the minute. With uni, and then there's like other stuff. Everything's just a bit of a I need to be put in like one of those rooms where you can just scream. I saw that, but I was crashing out, so I almost was like, so no, genuinely, I need a room. Got to distract because I'm at work right now. Oof. You should not be watching me. You should not be watching me at work. Or you got one of those jobs where it's like lax. Is it chill? Yeah, I was crashing out. I was crashing out. I was having a time. I'm just very chill. Okay, sick. Yeah, everything's just like intense at the minute with uni deadlines and uni in general, and then so much other shit, and I would like things to pause for like a couple days. Let me catch up. I feel like time's disappeared. And I'm so stressed and I'm anxious and I'm like, fuck, do I need to go back on my meds? I might have to go back on my meds. I just remembered I take meds and now I'm thinking, oh, should have been taking the meds. Also, the song 20-something playing right now by Miko, this is not good. This is not good. I'm going to read you the lyrics in a second. I'm in the break room. Most of my shift, I clean things at a museum. That's cool. That's fucking cool. That's a cool job. So not a ton to do when it's not busy. No, you're so real. I've been like that. But I'm on spring break now, thankfully, yeah. I am not on spring break yet. My spring break doesn't start until at the end of, like, until April. And honestly, I actually don't know if I have uni after it. I have a feeling this is, like, the end of my year, is these deadlines at the end of March. And basically the last few months are, like, if you need to finish work, if you didn't get it done. Which is stressing me out more. So I'm like, okay, what happens in that meantime? Do I get paid? Do I get my student finance or not? Because if I don't, then I have a lot less money than I thought. This will be my last pay, and that's bad. That's very bad. Spring break starts right now. Let's go to the beach, please. Oh, no, because now I just need to be in the sea. I don't think anyone gets it. Being stood in the sea right now, no matter how cold it is, would heal me. Like, that would fix me right now. There's so much snow in my state right now, but I'll go to the beach anyways. Lie. Let's go. Let's all go to the beach. Fuck it. Group beach session. Is it the beach episode? Okay, wait, let me go back to the last song. Because I want to read out the lyrics and why that was so fucked up that it was playing while I was talking about being stressed out of my mind. Because, like, this is fucked, okay? Look, I'm gonna read you these lyrics. I'm gonna do, it's time for Sky's lyric breakdown. If you don't know me personally, you won't know I do this. But if you get me on the talking of music, oh boy. I'm a lyrics girly. I listen to music for the lyrics. Very rarely do I listen to like instrumental or music that doesn't have meaning. Lyrics mean everything to me, and I will mostly listen to music that has lyrics that mean stuff to me. And so I'm so bad at hearing lyrics, I make up words. You and Crypt, no wonder you get along. You should have seen Crypt at karaoke, man. That was a time. That poor guy. That poor guy. But no, so I love Miko's music. And Love has very good meaning. And this one, crazy that it was happening. Yeah, it came on while I was talking about deep shit. This one, or if Peaked had come on. Hold on, let me go over 20 something and then we'll go over Peaked and then I'll play music normally and chat to you again normally and I'll stop talking about music because no one really cares. But it's my stream and I get to do whatever I want. But the lyrics go. No, I love hearing people talk about shit, don't worry. You are in the right place. You are in the right place, bestie, because that's all I ever do. I'm a massive yapper and all I ever do is talk. Can't be helped. My card declined on a free trial? Oh. That's, not ideal. Not great. Anyway. No, get in the zone, Sky. Lock the fuck in. Okay. Lyrics. The lyrics go, when I was 10, I used to think about the high school I used to think that all the the issue with the lyrics in me is I can't read. I love lyrics, but I can't read. When I was 10, I used to think that all the high school kids were cool. Going through 4 years, I had my 20s all planned through. This might hit you if you're in your 20s. But now I've doubled down on those 2 digits I outgrew, and yet I still know nothing new. I never graduated senior, so I never left for school. My friends would go and party while I stayed up in my room. My parents said the music wouldn't pay for all my dues. Now I wish I'd thought this through. And then we get into the chorus. Okay. And I'm so sick and tired of all the chanting by the fire while the candles lost its spark. Can't help but feel sorry for the people at my party, almost 21, but I think I'm done. I see another moment happening, another dream I'll pass. Too scared to say a word when I'm responding to their texts. I'm throwing out my chances every time they're in my hand, and yet I wonder why they don't come back. And then it goes into, no, I'm too busy moping over all the memories I lost and living out my dreams until they leave me in the dark. They suddenly turn to terrors as I lose the kid I was, because if he saw me, he'd turn round and run. And I'm so sick and tired, and then it goes into the chorus. And then we go, I can't help but feel sorry for the people at my party, because without them, I'd be gone. I'm tired of feeling awful after all the pain I've caused them, watching all my tears dry out. The audience is watching as I recollect my story, almost 21, but I think I'm done. So you're welcome for that. And then we got Peaked by Miko, which is another brilliant song, but will also fuck you up a little bit. And this one really fucks me up. Ooh. This one messes with me. But they're all DMCA free. Uh, yeah. Oh no, indeed. How does a £0 charge get denied? I don't know. Maybe your bank was like, this is a scam. Maybe your bank when you're about to have your money robbed. So this is Peaked by Miko. And it goes, I wonder if I peaked in high school, because all my friends say I'm better off, but do they know what I do? Spending all my time online with nobody to talk to, because they all felt like they moved on while I've been stuck here writing songs about the shit I would have done if I went to college. I'd have new friends and think about them way less often. Feeling way less guilt for the stress I put on my parents. The way they're waiting on success to feel assurance that their son didn't fuck it up. And then it goes, I don't regret a thing I've done. But that don't mean I can't go on a trip down memories that I won't ever have. No, I don't think I've made mistakes, but I know damn well things have changed, yet in my head I feel the same. Is this what's next? Hope there's more left. I wonder what... and then we go into the next verse. That was the chorus. We go into the next verse. I wonder if they think about me. They'd always say how nothing would change, but that ain't how it came to be. I bet they think I bet they think I got it easy. If only they'd talk to me, I'd tell them how bad this year's been. How moving on to harder things isn't as bad as staying still. And then it goes, I wish I was better. I know I treated people wrong, apologise to whoever, but I know if they really liked me, they'd still remember to send a message every once in a while, but not for a lot of months. Then we go into the chorus, which is that I don't regret a thing I've done. But I don't mean I can't go on. And then we have and then don't regret a thing I've done, but that don't mean I can't go on a trip down memories that I won't ever have. No, I don't think I've made mistakes, but I know damn well things have changed. Yet in my head I feel the same. Is this what's next? I hope there's more left. I'm gonna play it anyway now while we talk. It's a very good song. It's a very, very good song. Miko, very good writer. Very good writer. Fucking hurts my soul! Good Kid's on here as well. Like, the band Good Kid. I love Good Kid. Okay, wait, I'll be right back. I had to do my job, actually. Please do your job. And we got Smidge's albums on here as well. But they're instrumental. They're great. And we got James Marriott, because these are all just like anything that's DMCA free. Because I realized I was watching back some of my VODs and I was like, fuck, they're just so deadly quiet. I did not like it. So I was like, right, I'm going to make an effort to find good DMCA free music that actually sounds good. Is actually fun, so that my streams aren't deathly quiet, because I was kind of sick of it. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, no, Uni's been fucking killing me off at the minute. We had deep talk last stream. I feel like if I do deep talk again this stream, it's just gonna become Sky is depressed and this is her therapy time, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that to you, but I don't know. It's healthy to talk about these things. Oh, I also downloaded a fuck ton of games recently, and I do want to get into playing games again, but I need to find friends to play games with, because it's really depressing playing games on your own all the time. I can't lie. But yeah. Hold on, I'm just checking the Discord. By the way, Discord, you should join it, because I think I'm going to do a movie night tomorrow night. Very last minute, probably no one will join, but I think I'm going to anyway. And I think I want to bring movie nights back, because we've only done one in the Discord and it was like a year ago. I'm bringing them back. I want to make them more regular. I think it would be fun. Yeah. I also just want to do more like actually interacting with the small community we have here. And I feel like I don't do enough of that. So I think utilizing the Discord more would be smart. And a good move. So I'm probably going to start chilling in there from occasion. From time to time. Oh, KK Slider. Please, God, no. I'm actually going to remove all the KK Slider from the playlist. I know this is... Someone's going to get mad about this, because... Well, Crypt will probably not be the most pleased about all the KK Slider going. But I just... I don't know. Hi, Sky, Ghoulish, and Fire. Hope everything has been going well. Hi, Chloe. How are you, man? How are you? I am trying to adjust my playlist, because... Nothing against KK Slider, but it's just not fitting the vibe. This one is, though. This one can stay in the playlist. You're good, good! I'm glad to hear. What have you been up to? I haven't spoken to you in a little while, I don't think. I haven't spoken to a lot of the mods in a while. I haven't spoken to anyone in a while. No, I haven't been keeping up with the mods as much recently. Harry's mods. Not mine. I have, like, only a couple. If that. But no, I haven't been keeping up with the Harry mods as much. I saw in mod chat today some stuff, but no, I hope you're well. You are well. You just said you're good. Fucking my brain's like short-circuiting today. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule and it's not going well. I'm more tired than I was when my sleep schedule was terrible. I am really exhausted all the time, and I don't know if that's because I'm burnt out or if that's because I genuinely am just like still trying to fix the sleep schedule. I don't know what's happening, but I can't be burnt out because I have uni work and it has a deadline and I can't. Anyways, it's okay. I've been chill. Oh no, yeah. I don't know. Hey, how we doing? Hope uni life calms down soon. Thank you. Trying, hopefully. I hope it chills out soon. A girl can pray. A girl can pray. You got this? I hope so. The issue is I've not been in classes because I haven't had transport. And so I've missed a lot. And so I'm like really behind. Way more behind than I should be. I've been off for like a month. What are you studying, if you don't mind me asking? I am studying creative practice, which is like a fancy way of saying art, but not fine art and not digital art. Just like art, the concept of. And like weird side stuff of it. I don't know. I don't think my uni even knows. The current stuff I'm doing is like social and collaborative projects. Socially engaged and collaborative projects. Oh, it totally makes so much sense. Yeah, right? We've got expanded drawing. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I'm gonna... Error... I really don't want to fuck up your username. Error... Sky? Sky? How do you... Help. Help, I don't want to fuck up your username. How do you say your username? What would you like me to call you? I don't want to fuck it up. I'm so sorry. It's okay, everyone fucks it up. I guess apart from you. You did I? Error Skya. I didn't fuck it up. Error Skya. That's gorgeous. You can call me Error if it's easier. No. Now I'm very proud I got it somewhat close. So I'm like, I'm never gonna. You're Eraskaya. I'm so glad I got that. Damn, kind of proud of myself. But yes, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, and I'm doing expanded drawing at the minute, which you'd think is like drawing with like a pencil or charcoal or graphite. And when we asked that, our lecturer was like, no, you can draw with anything. You can draw with thread. you can draw with paint. And I was like, what's the difference between drawing with paint and painting? She was like, your intention. And I went, so it's bullshit. So what you mean is, if I say that I've drawn with paint, it counts, but if I say I'm painting, it does not. Great. Cool. Good to know. And then we've got environmental interventions. It's art that like interacts with the environment around it and is made to make you think. Made to make you think about the world. Hi Mackenzie, how are you? Oh wow, yeah. So that's the art I do. I do like, my art course is like the pretentious art side of things, you know what I mean? It's that stuff. Oh, like land art? Yeah, like that. There's like sculptures that can interact with the environment they're in. So there's one that was done that's like these giant hands coming out of it's in Venice. The water in Venice, and it's like holding up the buildings. Just art that interacts with the world around it. Very much this pretentious side of art, which was never my intention going into the course. It's just, it was the nearest uni offering an art related course, and I needed a degree because I was in my gap year, and I was like, if I do another gap year, if I do 2 years of gap years, I don't know if I'll go back. So I need to get it done now. So that's why I'm doing it. It's a degree. And I've run a workshop through it, which is very cool, and that's helpful. I've learned a lot of skills with that, so it'll do. How are you, Mackenzie? How are you? I mean, you can technically just put paint on a drawing tool and hope it works. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I was like, we're allowed. You can use brushes. You can use brushes to draw with paint. And so I was like, right, I don't understand how that's different from painting. Right? Surely? That's fair. I'm at open uni. My commute is from one side of my room to the other. I'm in my last year of sociology. Wait, did I read that? Yeah, it is sociology. That's sick. That's very cool. I did consider going to open uni. Like, doing that. Saying going, again, you're like, bed to desk. I did consider it. I did. And it's still something I'd be interested in doing maybe in the future. I like learning a lot. So anytime I can learn something new, like, I'll be very happy when uni's done, because if I can then have a little bit more free time to learn other things. Like, I really want to learn how to use Premiere Pro to edit properly. And then I would love to give Blender a go. Give it a good try. I've wanted to for ages, and then I never had the storage on my PC. Found out recently I did have the storage on my PC, and I've had this PC for 4 years. I just didn't know that 2 whole terabytes of it just wasn't formatted, so my PC didn't know it was there. But now it does, and so I could play around with Blender if I wanted to. I just don't have the time. That's true. You did. It's very cool, but it can be really heckin' heavy. Yeah. No, I get that. That's my thing at the minute. For ages I was like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna do my last year. I don't care about getting a degree. And now I'm like, I've put all this work in. I might as well go for the next year, and at least I'll get my student finance. That's if my next year even goes ahead. My uni are thinking about cancelling the whole course, which will be awful because I cannot get a degree at that point then, because I'd either have to pay out of my own pocket, because in Scotland we get our uni tuition for free. I'd either have to pay for it out of my pocket because I've already studied at this level, or except I'm not going to get a degree, because unis don't take people on for their last year, for obvious reasons. Really inconvenient for them. I recommend it, to be honest. I had a lot of reasons for trying it out. Bad experiences with classmates in the past, general social anxiety, and when I started I was really unwell. Just woke up from a coma. Figured it made sense to not worry about travelling. Yeah. Oh, I'm in Scotland too. I found you through the Scottish tag. I'm near Leith in Edinburgh. Bloody hell. Edinburgh's lovely. Edinburgh's so gorgeous. I'm gonna say it. Some of the people I don't fuck with, but it's mostly it's mostly the really, really posh ones that live off of like. I'm so risking getting in trouble here. There's some people in Edinburgh that really are not my kind of people. And they're like, there's a lot there. To be fair, a lot of them are English. And that, I don't have a problem with people being English. I have a problem with people being English and a twat. You don't get to be a twat and English. Like, I know I sound the way I sound. I know I sound very English. And that's why I'm like, I need to make sure I am polite. I can't be a cunt and sound like this, you know what I mean? I was born here, I promise, but you can't be both. You'll find my sister complained about people I think you're complaining about when she went to Edinburgh Uni. Yeah, that's the exact people I'm talking about. Because anyone who's gone to any university in Edinburgh knows exactly who I'm on about. It's the people where it's like, I don't live in student accommodation. My parents pay for my accommodation. They pay for my rent in Edinburgh. Central fucking Edinburgh. And I'm like, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, good for you. But please don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, that's so sick. I'm so glad that Scottish tag worked. I've never had anyone say that they found me through any of my tags. It's very nice to hear that they actually do something. She had classmates who literally shushed a lecturer in a huge class and said, I'm trying to say... The audacity is mind-blowing. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Fun. I know it's outrageous. Genuinely. That's crazy. Like, why are you even there? No, 100%. I've had it in the past where I've known people that are just like, oh, I don't care about the course. I'm going to do whatever I want. And I'm like, well, why are you here then? Why are you here if you don't care about learning? Like, I'm sure the lecturers would love to let you do whatever you want, but we do have to follow certain guidelines. So if you don't want to do it, like, just fuck off home, I guess. I don't know. Like, if you want to go back, if you want to sleep, go back to your room. Exactly. Like, just don't show up for class if you're that tired. I don't know. I don't know. I just, I think it's a bit... I'm gonna say it. Oh, also, update, I should tell you this because I just saw that an ad happened. Or I don't know. I think an ad might have happened or something, I don't know. I've upped my ads. Please don't have a go at me. Basically, what it was before was I had 30 seconds every 40 minutes. I now have 60 seconds every hour, I think it is. I usually only stream for 2 hours. That's around my average, 2-3 hours. And I know it sucks, but ad revenue seems to be quite decent at the minute. Not for me, but in general. And so I was like, right, I'm going to set it up. A minute every hour feels pretty okay. And if it doesn't do a minute every hour, I will be pissed because I've had this issue with Twitch before. I've set up the time thing and then it's just not fucking done it. Not correctly, like how I wanted it to. Pissing me off. But I changed it slightly for that reason because I was... Guys, I need money. I got a minute worth. Okay, good. That's good. Basically, I need money. Our car went kaput. I had to fork out £700 of my savings. And that's going to take a while to get back. So... And then it turns out the car that we got was a scam. The guy fucked us over. We got it from a guy who had taken it below the border to get a MOT. And he got a dodgy MOT. The car was not... Like, it would not have passed. It's, like, unsafe to drive. And so we've got a vehicle that we can't drive because legally very unsafe to do so. Like, for example, the handbrake doesn't work correctly. So, not great. And if you know cars, the tracking's gone. If you don't know cars, neither do I don't know what that means, but my mum told me. Could you not refund it or report it? So we got it over like Facebook Marketplace. So what I think we're going to do is we're either going to say to him like, you fucking buy it back and we won't report you because he got a dodgy MOT. We'll probably still report him. We will. Or we're going to get it fixed and then sell it for more. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. Because we have a vehicle, it's just stuck in the garage because the garage don't want to fix it. Don't live in the middle of nowhere. The garages around here are fucking shit. They don't care. I don't always read ads. I don't know if it's because I'm opera, but ads never seem to happen when they're meant to. They still happen, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's my imagination. I get what you're saying. I use opera, and yeah, it's like kind of weird. People will be like, oh, I got an ad. Sometimes I just never get an ad, and then sometimes I do, but it's just still like a normal, like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Opera, if you ever see this, I love your browser. If I get big one day, you and me, we should work together. They don't have to know you will anyway. Yeah, literally. That happens to me too, except I'm on mobile. Yeah, you do everything on mobile. I don't know how you manage it. I do not know how you manage it. I couldn't fucking do it. You mod and everything from mobile. I couldn't do it. Not a chance. But yeah. What was I can't remember what the fuck I was on about. Cars. I'm moving on from cars. Cars piss me off so much. I wish I lived in like a walkable city and somewhere with public transport. That's the goal. That's the dream. I want to live in Glasgow or Brighton, and I know they're like very different ends of the country, but they both have good transport and they're both pretty walkable. So that would be quite nice. One day, content house, streamer house. Streamer house with all my streamer friends. Making it happen. That's so real though. I need to move to Brighton. Oh, it's so gorgeous. As soon as I stepped off the train in December, I went, oh no. This feels like a second home. Like, I love Glasgow for that same reason. It feels like a second home kind of thing. Oh my god, Brighton never felt more like home. For no reason. It just didn't feel... Also, when I was like... One of the mornings I went out on my own for the morning. Went to a bunch of charity shops and got a few things from the local co-op. And I had a lovely morning to myself. I really needed it. I'd been very stressed the night prior due to stuff that I cannot mention on stream. But I was very stressed out. And so I was like, right, I just need a morning to myself, a quiet morning to myself. So I got dressed. I was the first one up. I sent a message saying, right, I'm taking the key. I sent it to Crypt, I think. So I was like, he'll be the next one up probably. I'm taking the keys and I'm going to the co-op. I'll be back in hour to hour. The co-op was down the road, but I was like, I'm gonna go for a little wander. I wish I'd gone for more of a wander, honestly. I wish I'd gone for a proper walk, because I bloody needed it. But it really helped that I went to like these charity shops and stuff. A little bit of retail therapy really helped me that morning. But it was so nice. I went to these charity shops and I found some really cute things, and the people there were just so nice and lovely, and it felt kind of like the vibe that I have at home, which is people will talk to you on the street and stuff. In a lot of places in England, I've found that people don't talk to you as much, which, you know, I get. Everyone's got places to be and things to do. I don't mind. But like in the charity shop, the people were just so happy to have a good conversation with you, and people would just randomly go like say something to you, and like about the weather or about a thing or like something you were looking at, say, and they'd speak to you about it, just a stranger. And I was like, God, this is lovely. This is the things I like from home, that they're like just really lovely people kind of just being a community vibe. And I was like, wow, that's nice. I like that. Wandering around Brighton was so cool. Everything was so pretty and specific. 100%. I went for a pretty big wander today. I've been all over Edinburgh. I was so tired when I came home. Oh, Edinburgh is gorgeous. I have fond memories of Edinburgh. Obviously, like school trips and stuff. Did one in 2018 at school trip, because you do your one when you're like in your P7, and then we did one when I was in high school for my art class, and it was just such a lovely trip, and I felt really confident for the first time in a while on that trip. And then in college we went to Edinburgh to see a bunch of the galleries, and I got to see a Van Gogh painting in person, and that I had a little cry. I had a little cry to myself because I never thought that I'd really get to stand in front of a Van Gogh painting, because they're all kept in Paris, and I was like, I'll never afford to go to Paris. I'll never be able to go and see those. Like, well, not all in Paris, but there's a lot in Paris. There's a lot in different countries. They're not in the UK. And so I was like, I'm never going to be able to go and see these. And the fact that I got to see a Van Gogh painting in person, I had a little cry in the gallery. Which I didn't think I'd do. But Van Gogh's my favourite painter, like traditional painter. And he's my granddad's as well. He's my granddad's favourite. And it just meant a lot to me. It was really special. I love Edinburgh. I think it is so gorgeous. Very hilly. Very hilly, very steep. There's a hill up to the castle that's like basically like this angle. Fucked up. But the same with Glasgow. Glasgow School of Art is on a hill like this. Fucked up. Not nice. Not good. Do not like. Not enjoyable. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember in, I think it was in P7. No, it wasn't. This was the one in high school. I had a fucking asthma attack while climbing up, because it was like peak winter as well. So the cold attacked my chest. I was really struggling with asthma at the time. It just totally fucked me up. It was so bad. It was so bad. It's funny looking back, but at the time I was like, I can't breathe. But no, it's a gorgeous place. It really is. It's lovely. And I need to go back sometime soon to see the galleries again. I want to go and have a wander, because I was with all my classmates. I'd quite like to go to the galleries on my own. The last time I went to Edinburgh was December. And that's because I was getting the bus from Edinburgh bus station to London. And I didn't really do anything in Edinburgh. I didn't really do anything in Edinburgh. We went to the train station to pick up our friend. And that was about it. So I didn't get a great experience of Edinburgh. But the Christmas market is always gorgeous. And I would love to go. I was meant to go last year and I never did. I'd love to go again next year. No, not next year. This year. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I do love Scotland. I think if hopefully when I leave, I will miss it. And I will come back for trips and stuff and to visit family. Because almost all of my family are in Scotland. But I will miss it. I've started to come to terms with the fact that there's parts that I will miss, because for the longest time I was like, I hate it here, there's nothing here for me, nothing to offer me, blah 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 blah. And now, like, hitting 22 and kind of, I know what I want, but I also really do know that I'll miss certain aspects. One of the things I'll miss the most is like the nature that we have, like our wildlife. I'm really gonna miss that. And like the fields and the trees and like the just, yeah, the wildlife and the nature and stuff, I'll miss that, but I want to visit Scotland so badly. Come visit! I went to the Christmas market a few years ago. My friend came up north from near Newcastle. Oh my god, way too busy. It's really busy, that is true. Really, really busy. Gorgeous. Bit pricey, but but very, very busy. I was going to go in 2021, then the world kind of said no. Yeah, fair. You know, I'm not leaving anytime particularly soon. You should come visit. Probably won't be leaving this year. Probably won't be leaving next year. Especially if I'm doing uni. I can't leave until I've finished my uni degree, because free education. I like it. I'll keep it, thank you. I don't think I'm going to leave until I'm done. Or until I've got a job. Bit unemployed at the minute. Can't really move country when you don't have a job. And this does not pay the bills. I definitely should. I need money and PTO though at the minute, yeah. Yes, take advantage of that free education, 100% I will. I have a lot of friends from online. I knew this friend for years and it was so nice to finally meet in Meet Space. That's sick. That's very cool. That's what I'm so grateful that I've gotten to meet so many of my internet friends. It's so cool. That's one of the reasons I really want to go to TwitchCon this year. And my main thing is, like, I think I can afford to go to TwitchCon. I'm just so anxious. I'm so anxious about it. But once I get on that bus to go to London, there is no going back. So all I'd have to do, get on that bus, done. But I have to make sure everything else is booked first. I'm not arriving in Rotterdam with no hotel, no plan. I need to have everything booked. If you can go. So many people I know are going. I really want to. I know all the Tobo mods are going, and they're all so lovely. I would really love to know, to meet them. I've got a few. Oh, I've got a bunch of mutuals going. I was about to say a few. I've got like a ton of mutuals, especially streamer mutuals going. I'd love to meet all of them. So there's a lot of reasons why I'd really want to go. I'm worried about going alone or like being at the convention alone. Totally fine. I can do that. Fine, easy, dandy. Not a problem at all. Because I know enough. I'm confident that I know enough people there. That I could latch on to a group. Or I'm just like really happy walking around a convention on my own. Hi Foxy! I was at a wedding last year, travelled down to England near Manchester. It was so nice, met a bunch of people that I'd only known from online. That sounds so lovely. That sounds so lovely. I want to explore more of England as well. I don't know if you can see my Twitch avatar. It was drawn by one of the brides. They made them for all the guests. Oh, I can see it! Oh my god, that's really cute! That's really cute. The art style is very cute. Hope you're all well. Thank you. I've been working on uni work all day. It's gonna kill me off. I hope you're well. Yeah, same. What was I about? What was I talking about? Oh, TwitchCon. Yeah, I'm nervous about the traveling on my own and staying on my own. That's the thing I'm nervous about. I've never stayed in a hotel completely alone. Like, I've had my own hotel room while staying with my mum. Like, she'll be in the room next door or just down the hall, and I'm in my own room, but I'm not on my own, really. I've never been on my own completely, and I've never travelled that much on my own either. Thank you so much for the follow, Biff Squim. I like that name, Biff Squim. Are you like a Pokemon? You like a Pokemon where you just say your own name? I love that. I've never done it. Even last year, I travelled with my mama. Yeah, I've either travelled with my mum or I've travelled with friends. When I went to Brighton, that was with a bunch of friends. So, no, I'm Tubbo's puppet. Wait! Wait! Which puppet? Wait, is this like a reference to a puppet? Have you seen the Modcast? The Modcast have puppets. Hi, you're a Tubbo fan. Hi. I watch Tubbo. Green 3-eye. Oh. Okay, now I'm not sure. I am the Modcast puppet. Okay, hold on. Let's search this. Is this... Oh my god, I see it! I see it. This one? This one? This the puppet? Oh my god, it's so cool. I love puppets so much. Hi, Erin! Whoa, Biff Squim, big fan. Yeah, it's me. God, you look amazing, man. Oh my god, your hair is serving. Hi! Thank you so much for the follow. I haven't done a full trip by myself, but have had... Oh, and Water Munch. Oh, okay. Water Munch also go. Good. And you? I'm good. I'm stressed with uni stuff, but like overall fine. A bit like, you know, but overall okay. We're talking about TwitchCon stuff because I really want to go, but I don't want to stay alone, and I also don't want to travel alone. Haven't given much thought, to be honest, but I might go. Interesting. We're saying how, yeah, I don't want to travel alone, I don't want to stay alone, but I think the only people that I know that are going us like that I know well enough and that I've met already. The only person I know who's going is staying with someone else, and it's like one of their IRL friends. And like that sounds like a situation. I don't know if that I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't think they want me there. I don't want to go by myself either. I feel like I'd be an awkward mess by myself. I get that. Actually, at TwitchCon, I think I'd be totally fine. I love walking around conventions on my own and just having an explore and not feeling like pressured to go here and go here and go here and like, oh, let's hurry up and go here. And like, I like not feeling the pressure of it if I'm just walking around on my own. But traveling from Scotland to Rotterdam on my own via London, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Whether that be by plane or if I got the train there, it's still terrifying. And then staying in a country I've never been in on my own, also terrifying. For like a million reasons. So I'm still a bit, but I should ask people. I should check and see if anyone like wants to stay together and stuff, because I have so many mutuals going. But I just, you could have a look at boats. It's actually a fair bit cheaper usually, and just that's a good point. I'm gonna write that down because I actually haven't considered boats. I did not consider that, but that one's good to consider. Yeah. Ooh, you know, that could be a move actually. Now you said that, that could be a move. Yeah. You could tweet out asking who's going, and if enough people you like are going, go. That's the thing. I know so many people that I love are going, and like the people that, you know, I've spoken to a few times are going, but I think I will put a tweet out. That I put like a jokey one out a few days ago, and then I was like, no, that's embarrassing, and deleted it. But I think I will put a tweet out being like, hey, besties, who's going to TwitchCon? I'm thinking about going. Would anyone want to meet up? And then weigh up whether it's worth it or not. Because I know a bunch of my friends were like, oh, I'll just go next year. But I don't know if I'll have the money next year. And I know I have the money this year. So I'm a bit, you could tweet out, I've already fucking read that. Yeah, I'll have to look into the ferry. I hadn't even considered ferry. Because I really don't want to fly. I hate flying. The last time I flew was when I was like 13, maybe. Maximum 13. And I flew to Spain. It was like a 2-hour flight. Really not very long. Not like a scary flight or anything. My ears didn't pop. I was in Spain for a week. My ears didn't pop for a month after that first flight. I could not hear properly, and my jaw was in so much pain. So I'd really rather not risk that happening again. And like, there's every possibility that wouldn't happen again. Because again, that was my first ever flight. My body had never done that before. But it's also been nearly 10 years since that happened. And so, could happen where my ears don't pop again. And I would really not fuck with that, in all honesty. That would be really uncomfortable and not fun at all. Also flying, bit scary. I was one of those kids that like hyperfixated for a little while and learned all about plane crashes. Like 9/11 and local plane crashes and stuff. My mum was a police special. She was in the police force. At a time of like a plane accident, like a plane crash that happened in England, and she had to be at the scene of it. And so that interested me when I was a kid, but looking back, I should not have researched so much into plane crashes. I did the same thing with things like the Titanic, but that affected me a lot less, because that happens a lot less. And then hearing the news about the Boeings and stuff, it's not helping. It's not helping my irrational fears that aren't like totally irrational. It's not great. It's not great. So I'd I'd rather not fly if I can avoid it. I'd much rather take like the train or an overnight bus and the Eurostar. Like, I'd rather do that. Sounds a bit more appealing to me, I'm not gonna lie. The overnight bus was actually fine. Even when the bus got smashed up by a crackhead, that was still not that bad. Still really not that bad. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably put a tweet out later, and if you see it, boost it for me, yeah? Please? Please? Oh god, I don't know. Anyway. What was I gonna do? There was something I was going to do. I was checking something. Yeah, it's all fine. Yeah. Sorry, I need to breathe. I just yapped for a very solid bit of time. And here's the fun thing about yapping on stream. I will yap solidly on stream and then forget entirely what I just said. I don't remember a single thing that I actually just said. I know I was talking about TwitchCon, and I was talking about traveling, and like fears and stuff. I don't remember anything I just said. Love it. I love it. I go into some weird headspace where I just don't remember a thing. Bloody hell. It probably will be a shorter stream today. I'm so tired for no fucking reason. Well, no, I do know the reason. Again, I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. That's why. Unfortunate, but I think I will go to TwitchCon. My FOMO solved me so quick. That's my thing! That's my thing! I was like, oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother. And I started thinking about it. And I kept thinking about it. And then people kept on saying, oh yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon. And I'm going to TwitchCon. And I'm going to TwitchCon. And I went, shit. I don't want to... Oh no. Like, when it happened last year, I had to stay off the internet the entire time. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to get so much FOMO if I go on the internet right now. So I just had to stay off Twitter. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I really want to go. I really want to go. I think it'll be a good fun. I think it's more fun if you're a Twitch partner. From what I hear, it's a lot more enjoyable if you're actually a Twitch partner. But I'll take it. I'll take it. There's so many things I've heard of that I can't share that are sick. I have so much FOMO and it hasn't happened. Real. So real FOMO kills me every time. The amount of impulse ticket purchases. Real. It's so bad. Really bad for me. But well, no, great for me. Bad for my purse. Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah, because you've got the partner lounges, and you get like free stuff. It sounds great, but hey, partner in 2026. here's my predictions that I become partner in 2026. Maybe. I would like to do more events this year. That's my thing. That's my big thing. I want to make sure I do at least one charity event at minimum. Last year I did 2, so I'd love to do more than 1, but 1 minimum charity event. Either that be held by me or I'm taking part in it. And I want to do more events in general. I'd really love to do more gaming with friends. And this is like a personal goal, but I'm trying to reach out to more people and like trying to form those connections with people. There's so many people that I think are brilliant and really cool and so talented and I think are really funny. And I'm like, I fuck with you heavy. And we're already mutuals. But I am terrified to message you. So I'm trying to slowly step out of my comfort zone with that, but I just hate it. I hate reaching out to people because the whole thing with networking is... Oh, I'm gonna yawn again. Guys, am I boring you? I'm boring myself. The whole thing with networking that I don't like is there's kind of this implication when you message someone that you are doing it just to network, and that there's a lot of fucked up people in the content space that use networking to just climb the social ladder. I don't care if someone's bigger or smaller than me. If I fuck with them, I fuck with them, you know? And I want to make that connection. Speaking of which, hi Ruby! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi! I was talking about networking and then you raided me. Hi, how are you? How was your stream? Hi chatters! I'm Sky. I'm one of Ruby's friends. I'm also Scottish.
And you.
I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for the follow, Sam or something. I like that username. I scared myself into ending stream. I was playing Roblox horror games. Ooh. We should play a horror game at some point. I love horror games. I hate them. Like, I hate them because they mess with me. I'm very susceptible to horror. Get scared easily. Can't lie. I think you might enjoy me playing horror at some point. Like, we should definitely play it together, because I either go into scared mode, but then to bring myself out of scared mode, I'll go, oh, Sky, stop it, you're such a pussy. You're such a pussy. Get a grip. Get a grip. Like, very loudly, I'm going, get a grip. Or, one time I got so scared I became philosophical. Words. Big words. Became philosophical out of fear. Well, I hope you had fun with the horror games. I mean, you kind of sound like you didn't, though. The creature got Ruby and her Wi-Fi. Ooh. Great. Wonderful. What fun. I should do Roblox horror at some point. I think that'd be funny. No, we were talking about networking. I was saying how there's a lot of fucked up people in the space that'll use it to just climb the social ladder. They'll just use people, and then once they're above them, toss them to the side. And I don't fuck with that. I really don't fuck with that at all. I don't like people who do that. I think it's just really shallow and gross. But the issue is I'm always so scared reaching out to someone that they're gonna think that that's what I'm trying to do. And I hope that, you know, the way I portray myself and my character would show that I'm not gonna do that. But what if they haven't seen much of me, and they might not know really much about me? Despite us being mutuals, you know, that doesn't mean they know me very much and my personality, and I hope that I can portray that I'm not gonna do that. But not everyone's gonna know that, and it makes people nervous. I get a bit nervous sometimes, and I'm not remotely large, but you still sometimes feel like you've got to protect yourself because there's some fucked up people that'll screw you over easy. People using others until they get big clout is crazy to me. It is to me. You'd think it was like the normal opinion to be, you know, uncomfortable with it, but I hate it when people treat others like commodities. You seem like a genuine person, though. I like to think I'm a pretty good judge of character. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. It just bugs the hell out of me. So I just think there's so many incredible people in the space, and it hurts to know so many of them are getting fucked with because they've got more numbers. It's like, at the end of the day, the fucking numbers are not the most important thing here. I feel like I would always put someone's feelings over a bunch of numbers. You know, you'd hope. But not everyone has that mindset, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, I think about when I'm lying in bed at night, and I'm like, how can people be so fucking shit? 'Cause I've known so many friends get fucked over, and it just hurts. It really hurts and sucks to hear. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I've kind of stopped myself from reaching out to people as much, because I'm like, I don't want to cause them that stress of worrying that I'm going to be one of those people. And so I'm kind of like not even letting them get to know me, because I'm like, it's not worth their hassle. I'm making that decision for them. I'm like, you don't want to know me. You don't want to. It's fine. I'll cut me off before you get the chance. Oh, therapy. Sorry, it got very deep. Anyway, I don't like people fucking with people, you know? That's the sum up of it all. The TLDR, I don't like people that fuck with others just to get higher in the pecking order. And I don't like that at all. I think it's weird to do, and you see it a little too often. I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm worried that that's how I might come off. So I just don't reach out to people. Even though I want to so bad because everyone's so cool and lovely. And I think I get along with so many of them, they're so cool. But I'm scared. I've got this thing called anxiety and it doesn't have common sense. It doesn't have logic. Why would it have those things? Anyway. Let's move on. I've talked enough about a deep shit. Though I don't know what the fuck to say. Typing a message, somebody to reach out, and then getting worried about it's perceived and deleting all. No, 100%. That is literally me. I did some... I sent that as you move on. No, we can stay on the topic if you want to. I don't mind. I've got a lot to say. I was like, oh, maybe this is depressing. This is something I brought up in counselling. Had counselling earlier. It sucks. Like, I know this is BS, but bleh. Inferiority complexes suck. That, yes. Yes. Inferiority complex and imposter syndrome. I struggle with imposter syndrome a lot. My friend called me out in someone's chat the other day for it, and I was like, ooh, you cheeky bastard, you're not wrong. But fuck. Damn, man, you didn't need to call me out so openly. I really struggle with it. When I was in Brighton, I was really struggling with it. Because the entire time, you know, we were doing some really fun stuff and meeting some really cool, wonderful people. And like when I was at Sillymas and stuff, people would come up to me and say hi. Sillymas is it was a streamers event in Brighton, for context. And people would come up to me because they recognized me, and I was like, wow. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this at all. This isn't my event. Why are people recognizing me? What's going on? I got to say how you did. It was so nice to meet you as well. I was like, oh my god. It was so sick. I mean, it was wonderful meeting anyone who said hi to me. But I just, the whole time I was like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Why do I get this? Why do I deserve this, you know? And I know that's like, I want to be clear, I am fine. Like, I understand. In the back of my head, I know, like, the reason I get this is because I've worked. I've done hard. Like, I'm trying. And that's why. But you still get that thing where you're like, I don't really deserve this. And in a minute, I'll wake up. Receiving fan art was just insane to me. Like, what do you mean you drew me? Me? No, literally, 100%. Every time I receive fan art, it's saved in a folder in my phone. And every time I go, I don't deserve this. As someone who used to draw fan art all the time as a kid, and like spent all my weekends drawing fan art, I don't deserve this. What I was gonna say is, I know this is BS, but I tend to see everyone else as so much more deserving than me. Literally. And I'm like, I know I'm as deserving. I know I am. But also, am I really? So I don't know, it's like a weird mix of being like, yeah, no, I've worked hard, and then the other part is, you found yourself here somehow, you got lucky. You got lucky and it's all gonna crash down soon. And they'll realise you've been faking it this whole time. And I'm like, they're gonna know. They're gonna know I don't know what I'm doing. As if I don't make that blatantly obvious every stream. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things. And there's a lot of people that would be like, oh, you don't want to talk about this on stream. It's very vulnerable. I'm like, fuck it. If I talk about it on stream, people can't use it against me. You know? No one can be like have a go at me or like say like, you don't deserve it. Because I'm like, I'm already aware. I'm already a little aware for my own good. I know. If I said it first, it won't hurt me if you say it. I try not to think of it as of it so much as deserving. Like, do I deserve my sister? She's very heckin' supportive and really good person. Can't answer that, but I can answer another question. I can say I add to her life. I can say that I add to her life. Do anyone deserve anyone? I provide her life with free childcare for her son. I have value even if I can't always see it. I like that thought process. I think that's really sweet. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that makes a lot of sense. That's kind of what I have to do anytime, because I've had, in the winter, you get that seasonal depression. And when that kicks in, I get the feeling of, maybe I should quit streaming. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe the thing that I've wanted to do all of my life, maybe I should quit. And then I see the fan art on the wall and I go, well, someone gives a shit. Someone cares even if it's a tiny bit. And so maybe I should just keep going for a bit longer and like, let's see what happens. And then I do, and it ends up being one of my better streams, and I go, this is why I do it. This is why I do it. And I do love it. I just keep forgetting that I love it. Seasonal depression, bottom 3 things to have. No, truly. Genuinely. Bottom, really low. Really fucking low down. I hate it. It makes me so unmotivated to do anything. And now it's starting to slowly get warm again. I'm like, oh, I want to make content. I want to do cool things. What happened for those few months in winter where I just did not want to do anything at all? Full stop. I wanted to spend all my time in bed. What do you mean? It only took the weather to change slightly for me to kick back in. Fuck. Like, surely there's a fix for this. It got light past 5 PM and suddenly I had a brilliant mental... No, literally. Literally, the other day I felt sun on the back of my neck and I went, this is the life. This is the life. I'm transgender. When I changed my name and family kept getting my name and pronouns wrong, she loudly corrected them. My sister is my hero. Oh my god. That's good. She sounds brilliant. She sounds so brilliant. We like that. Loudly correcting people. That's how it should be done. I think that's how... Obviously, depending on each person's comfort. But I think one of the best ways is to just face it head on and go, you got that wrong. It's this. Like, I think that's the thing you should do. I will always make it very clear that this place is a very safe space. This is a very safe space for anyone. I am queer. I am asexual, and I use she, they. And if I ever see anyone being a dickhead in my fucking chat, I'll get them gone. I find it so hard. I find it so difficult to do. I try to do it, but bleh. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I get it. I know a lot of friends that really struggle with it. You're gay? Lol. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm queer. I'm queer. I'm not gay. I'm queer. I still like men a little bit. A tiny bit. Going back to your points about not feeling like you deserve this, being able to build such a kind-hearted community is more proof you're deserving. Adam, I'll cry. Adam, I'll cry. It's one of those things where if I could tell, like, 13-year-old Sky, by the way, you have a little community, and they are sweet, lovely people. She wouldn't believe me, but she'd be so happy. I feel like this is like a community that if 13-year-old Sky had been a part of, it would have felt so safe, and she would have felt so comfortable, and it would have helped her. And that's what I want. I want to build something that I needed as a kid, you know? Because I, as a kid, not good. Not good. I was like the target for, I was like the demographic to be like, however, I do gotta dip. Enjoy the rest of your stream, though. Goodbye all. Bye bye, Adam. Thank you so much. But I'm like, I was the demographic to be affected by parasocial stuff. Hi Milza, how are you? Or just being chronically online, and I was really, I want to make it clear, I was parasocial as a kid. I was really bad, and that's why I'm so against parasocial stuff now, and like people should be more clear about that and cut that shit off. And then I was so chronically online as a kid. But it helped me so much. Like, I can't lie, it did help so much. Maybe not my social skills, but my mental health. I think younger me would have killed themselves in Minecraft if I told them anything that has happened. No, genuinely. I think I would have lost my shit. Even just like 2021 Sky. 2021 Sky, if I had told her some of the stuff that's happened, she would have lost her shit. She would have been not okay at all. I've got a thing. I was the opposite. Lucky bastard. I have a notes app in my phone. And this is gonna sound sad and loserish. I had a friend who, unfortunately, kind of like fell out of my life for reasons that were neither of our fault. And I don't think there's any, bad blood there or anything. I have a note in my notes app that's like a list of all the things that have happened that I wish I could tell them about, because it would have blown their mind. Because I see the stuff that they're getting up to on social media, and I'm just so happy for them. They're doing amazing, and they're doing the things that they really wanted to do, and I'm so proud. And I'm like, God, I wish I could tell you about what I've been up to, I'm not sure if I know what parasocial is. Is that like when you get really attached to people that you don't know? Like, I don't know, YouTubers? Yes. Yeah, that kind of thing where you get like this weird attachment. It's basically, the idea is like there's a relationship there, except for it's entirely one-sided because the other person does not know you. They don't know your name. They don't know who you are. They don't know anything about you. And it's this weird connection that people can get where they get like really attached. And it's unhealthy at times. Sometimes it's not like being a fan is fine. Being a fan is totally fine. It's very normal. Being a stan can be safe and fine and okay. Not in the traditional sense, but the term has kind of been watered down. But parasocial can just get quite dangerous, and it can get unhealthy. And as a kid, I was like the prime candidate for getting affected by parasocial shit and becoming parasocial. And I was like, I never got terrible, to be fair. I never got really bad. But I was just like really into YouTubers and really like a stan in the more traditional sense, but not the weird stuff. I was never a freak, thank God. Never did anything weird. Never wrote anything weird. Thank fuck. I think younger me would be happy about most of it, especially creator aspects. 100%, yeah. I think it's one of those things where it's like, wow, that would have been really cool. I wish I could go and tell her. When I was first on Twitch, I never really knew how to be. Was it okay to see this person as a friend, or were they just like TV presenter? I'm parasocial with Monkey the cat from Twitter. From twitter.com. It's actually x.com. Fair enough. They are a friend. It was just my own awkwardness. It was never a huge channel or anything. I get that. It's difficult. It's difficult navigating new connections and like new situations and different kinds of relations and stuff. It's hard to navigate at first. X the everything app. I need a drink. My throat hurts. Everyone hydrate. Do you know about Monkey? I feel like I know, but maybe I don't. What's the at? Who's Monkey? 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 The Monkey the cat. I'm searching Monkey the cat. Oh, is it Oreo and Monkey? Yes. I do know about Oreo and Monkey. They are the sweetest babies. They are the sweetest babies. Oh, I do love cats. I've seen this account before. Very cutesy. Very almost like a devilish smile. Hold on, let me... Sort of a devilish smile here. A little bit. Little bit. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. What beautiful. Very cute. Oh. I do love cats. I do love cats. I have a cat. She's very sweet. She is sweet baby. But I also really love dogs. I'm definitely more of a dog person, I'd say, and I know that's crazy to say, I know that's controversial to say, but I think I'm more of a dog person. I like roughhousing with the dog. I have a big dog. I have a Mastiff, and I like... I don't beat up my dog. Let me admit, I don't beat up my dog, but you know, you just like fuck with him a bit. It's nice. It's fun. I get to... I push him, he pushes me back. It's great. I like that. You can't do that with cats. Be right back. My job calls me. I'm so mad. Why can't I just sit? Ugh. It's terrible when your job makes you do your job, isn't it? I'm more of a dog person. I like both. I'd never have any pets though. I am the only person whose poop I'm willing to deal with. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've always had animals. I've always had at least one animal in the house. We've never had a house empty. Hello, I am home from work. Hi, Sophie. How are you? Yeah, I like both, but I definitely lean towards dogs for the reasons I said. Also, they're always so loving, and they always want to give you attention, and they want attention, and they love to play anytime you want to play. Cats, very independent. Can't relate. I do not like animals. They poo and are hairy and shed. We know this, Sophie. We know this. You'll stick to reptiles. I'm more of a cat person, but I never want one because of the costs. Fair. Very, very fair. Very, very fair. My cats never cost me too much, other than, you know, the regular upkeep. Guess who won a £100 cinema voucher at work? Yo! Fuck yeah. That's brilliant. We love to hear wins. Big slay. That's what we like to hear. My chat stay winning. My chat stay winning. Yeah. Can't remember what the fuck I was saying. I will be seeing Mickey 17 in theaters. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I want to see that really bad. There's a lot of films I really need to watch. I've been watching Severance. Started watching Severance last night. Started from the beginning because I've never seen it before. Then, so I started watching Severance. I get it. I get the hype. I do. I get it. I'm very interested in it. It seems very cool. I've been watching it with friends. I've been really enjoying doing the whole theorizing. That's really fun. Costs as in... if they ruin furniture because they love scratching, fair enough, fair. My cat isn't much of a scratcher, and I have a scratching post for her that she loves. That does the job, but she's also a very small cat. Hi, can you watch Dune 2? No, I think I'm alright, thanks. I haven't watched Dune 1, so... Sorry, I'm not just being a dick. Sophie's a friend. I'm not being a dick to just anyone. Only my friend. No, I need to catch up with a lot of stuff. There's a new episode of Yellow Jackets out today, I believe. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. I've been keeping up with Yellow Jackets and I'm really enjoying it. I love Yellow Jackets. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. It's very, very good. Why have you given me wings? Am I dead? Did you kill me off? Am I an angel going to hell? Are you calling me an angel? You calling me an angel? Fuck, I need to get on my Yellow Jackets grind. You do. It's so good. It's so good. I am only friends with people who watch Dune 2. Okay, so me and Sophie, not friends. People are mad at the new Yellow Jackets episode. I don't know what they did, but people aren't happy. Ooh, check DMs after stream. Okay. Rip Sky. R.I.P. to me, I guess. Fuck. Or now, ID Gap. Okay, I'll check now. What is this? Oh, okay. I'll read this after stream. I'll read this after stream because otherwise I will cry on stream. Oh, it's a nice message, and I'll read it after stream because I'll cry on stream otherwise, and I can't be crying on stream. I've cried on stream like 3 times, I think, in total. I can't do it again. I cried because I'll get on emotional clip it content. Alright, I mean, I can read it on stream if you want, but you have to promise to clip it. Because if it's not content, then it's not worth it. If it's not content, it doesn't count. You're only being nice for me for Don't clip that. That was a massive failure. I'm not worth it? Okay, Sky, I see how it is. No. You know that's not what I meant. No. Okay, I genuinely thought you had for a second. Wait. I'm screenshotting it so you can't unsend it. I'm screenshotting it so you can't unsend it. Because now I'm worried you're going to unsend it. And, I want to read it. Okay. No, I'll read it. I'll fucking read it. I'll read it on stream. ID gaff. Is this blackmail? It might be. I'm gonna use it against you. No, this is more likely gonna be used against me. Okay. Ruby, are you cool with me reading it on stream? Do you want me to read it on stream? Do you want me to read it out loud or in my head? If it's in my head, I feel like it's gonna be pretty shit. Yeah, I'm an ID Gaff warrior, Loki. Fair enough. Okay. Hi, Sky. I've noticed you saying you feel undeserving of your platform a lot recently, and I just want to say a few things. I'm already gonna cry. I read ahead slightly. I'm already gonna cry. I've noticed you saying you feel undeserving of your platform a lot. Oh, I've already read that part. I'm losing my place. You are a massive inspiration to me and many others. I really admire your work ethic and passion you have for creation, which is something that some people don't have nowadays. You can tell you love what you do, and it shows through your content. You're an amazing person. And of all people in the streaming industry, you deserve the platform that you have and more. The stuff you stand for and how you speak your mind on streams is something truly special and something that a lot of people lack, unfortunately. Your streams are always a breath of fresh air, with how comforting and supportive your community and yourself are. I'm so happy I met you, dog, and I'm so excited for the stuff we have planned this year. You're awesome as hell. You deserve your platform times 1,000. Always rooting for you and all the success you receive. GOAT. Oh. Oh. Now I'm embarrassed. We should have put it on the bingo card that I'd cry on stream, but we all knew that would happen. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. When people say nice things to me, I don't know what to say. Fuck. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ruby. Ah! Oh, I don't know what to say, gang. I don't know what to say. That's gonna make me cry. And remember, I'm a liar. That's true. That's true. You lie for fun all the time. It's all been bull. It's all been bullshit this entire time. You've been lying to me. Oh, you hate me and me personally. No, I get it. I see how it is. Hey, Fox. How are you? I'm crying. I love lying. I know you love lying. You just love lying. You love telling untruths. Oh, I need a drink. Sounds like got alcohol in it. Kind of wish it did now. Trying not to have a little cry. I didn't think I'd gaff, but I do. But I gaff quite a lot. Ruby, that was really, really sweet. That was really, really sweet. And the fact that anyone thinks about Ruby wrote a really nice long message to me about how I deserve my platform and more, and how in her words, I am a massive inspiration to her and many others, and that alone was going to be enough to make me cry. And I'm really holding back right now. No, I didn't. She's lying. She's liar, liar. You said I could read it on stream. You said you degaff. I am struggling not to cry. Oh, after stream, I'm gonna have a proper sob. JK, I'm joshing. That means the world to me. I want nothing more but to be able to be... I don't... My thing is, I'm not necessarily looking to be an inspiration to anyone. I just want to be a good person. I just want to be a good person and show that people are good and that people should be good and people can be good. And that it's really easy to be good. It's really easy to be good. I'm not trying to be an inspiration. I want to do the bare minimum, basically. And it's nice to know that I'm achieving that. And that means the world to me. And I'm gonna cry. That's what's epic about your streams. You're a genuinely good person. I need you to shut up. I know you're trying to get the clip. I know you're just trying to get the clip to make me cry. Using the word epic makes me feel like that Maddox guy on TikTok. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to be a good person and show that it's not hard to be a good person, and being a good person is easy, and people still are good people. There's still good people out there. Please tell me you've seen Maddox. I haven't. Should I look up Maddox? Let me look up Maddox. TikTok, you say? Okay. Let's pull up Maddox. Maddox. I feel like I know the name. Oh no, I do know Maddox. I do know Maddox. Okay, I know who we're on about now. I got the perfect TikTok. Okay, send it. Send it. Send it. Ruby? Where is this perfect TikTok? I don't know. I'm just trying to be a good person on stream, and that's what matters to me. I'd love to make it one day. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to make it. I refuse to make it, but make it by trampling on other people. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. No worries. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I would love to make it, but I'm not gonna try and make it by hurting other people. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Web. TikTok. Let's pause Spotify for a minute.
Suffering. What does this button do? No, don't do it. I like singing. I like dancing. I like dino nuggies. Yes, my plan worked all along. Now.
Oh.
Welcome to depression school. Yay, I can't wait. And you failed.
I feel like this is what I was like in 2016.
With this dino nuggie. Oh my god, a unicorn.
You know what I mean?
I don't exist. Welcome to depression school. Well, this sucks. And you graduated. Yes. And you're back in. Oh, what the? And you graduated. Yes. And you're back in. Oh man, you graduated. Timmy, what's your favorite color?
I forgot what Asdaf movies were like.
You're gonna say something heartbreakingly depressing. Cause blue's the color of my emotions.
And how they weren't.
Oh. Except for when I eat
I'll
dino
stop
nuggies.
what I was about to say. I'm not gonna finish my sentence. So I fear it'd make Ruby mad at me. I met Tom Scar twice. That's where I'll leave that sentence. For everyone's sake. No, finish it. Which one? Which one? Which one? I feel like you just said so many nice things about me. It'd be really bad to ruin it right now. Be a bad time to both? Okay. Look, Asdaf movies, I feel like they don't hold up as well as they did back then. They were really funny then. They were. I don't think they hold up as much now. But that's just because humor has changed. That happens. There's a lot of jokes that don't hold up. That's fine. I still think they're brilliant, but like they're very of their time, you know? Tom Scar. This is just my personal experience with him. I think he was having a bad day. The first time I met him, sweetest, loveliest man. No complaints. No complaints. Wonderful man. So wonderful. Brilliant. Second time I met him, bit of a cunt. And like, let it be known, I was the biggest fan of Tom Scar. He was a huge inspiration to me. Just like, really huge fan. Second time I met him, such a cunt. Really not someone, and I've never wanted to meet him again. And I can't really watch his content much anymore, because it just reminds me of how he was a cunt to me at 17. Cancelled on Twitter. Like, I'm not trying to cancel him. I genuinely think he was having like a really shit day. He had tweeted about how it was a really stressful day. Do I think that should have been taken out on me as a 17-year-old who was in queue to meet him? No. I think if it was that shit of a day and he was feeling that bad, he should have just not done the meet and greet and it would have been better for everyone, in all honesty. I don't think he's a cunt. I don't think he, as a person, is a cunt. I think he was a cunt on that day. And I might have been the only person that had a bad experience. But I was dressed as the character, fuck, I can't remember the character. It was a character from Steven Universe who's, like, not a good person. She's a real shit person. She's a villain in it. Hold on. Steven Universe characters. No, it wasn't Rose. I did do a Rose cosplay once, but it wasn't Rose. No, it was Jasper. Jasper. Now that's wrong on him. Fair enough. He's had a bad day, but he also controls his actions now. Exactly, and like he's a grown ass man. I was dressed as Jasper, from Steven Universe, who, if you don't know, she's a villain character, for the most part. She's not like a good. I'm just checking that there's nothing weird on the screen because people do really like her in weird ways. This is Jasper. I was cosplaying Jasper. I wonder if I've got the photos somewhere. Probably do. And he knows Steven Universe. He watches Steven Universe, but he was having a bad day and did not like my cosplay, it seemed. He turned around to me. Again, I was like 17, I think. And he said, you know you dress... I went, hi! And he went, you know you dress as an abuser right now, right? And I went, haha. Well, when you word it like that. And he went, yeah. Anyway, let's get the photos. And I went, okay. So we got photos, and then I got him to sign the poster, and then I was gone. And I couldn't act too weird, because my mum was standing just across the path, and was like smiling, like happy I was getting to meet him, because I'd raved about how the year before he was so lovely. And when I went back to my mum, I was like, oh yeah, that was so lovely. And I just kind of had to be like quiet about it, because I know she would have fucking said something. She's that kind of person. But yeah, he was just kind of a cunt that day. I was 17 and dressed as a character who, yeah, sure, is a villain, but like, fuck. Maybe don't word it like I'm a piece of shit for doing that. It's a character. It's a character, my guy. I fear it's not that deep. Also, I'm 17, you know? Like, maybe don't say that about me. Perhaps. Maybe. You know? I feel like that's not too much to ask for. I'm trying to see if I got the photos of the cosplay. I've never actually shared... I don't think I've shared any of my photos of cosplays from when I was a kid. I'm not a kid. I was a teenager. I don't think I've shared any photos of cosplays. And I'm wondering if I've got any. Oh, do I not? Maybe I don't. Shit, that sucks. Oh. Oh wait, I do. It's in a file. It's a file. Hold on. He's on some madness for that. When you're too woke. Also, it's a fictional character. It's not that deep. People cosplays villains all the time. Exactly. Like I was like, it's really not that deep.
I don't have any talent at
Nolan,
all.
I was probably gonna be ending soon, and so I was gonna raid you. I'm not gonna end too soon. I'm kind of in the middle of a conversation, so I'm not gonna end now. But I was planning on raiding you. Hi, Nolan. Wait, let's give you. Oh, good. My mods are on it. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? How was your stream? You fucking go. Love you. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Bad Potato Kit. Brilliant. Thank you for the follow. Ingrid Goes West. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm talking about how I had a terrible time with Tom Skull one year. I'm spilling some hot tea right now. If you know about Tom Scar, he's a old YouTuber who made the Asdaf movies series. And I met him twice at Comic-Cons. First year, he was a wonderful, wonderful man. Great. Second year, he was a bit of a cunt. I'm trying to find the cosplay I was in. If someone dressed up as Walter White, are they condoning his actions against Crazy 8? I feel like saying that is literally what would be kind of spicy. Kind of spicy for Twitch chat. That's fucking crazy. I'm a shout-out god. Yes, you are, Fox. Thank you, Go. Yeah, it was such a strange experience. Basically, I was dressed as a character from Steven Universe called Jasper. And, like, she's a villain. She's a villain character. It's kind of known she's not a great person. That's kind of the point. And I met Tom Scar in this cosplay in 2019. And I was 17. And the first thing he says to me I say hi, and he goes, "You know you're dressed as an abuser, right?" And I went, "Ah, well, when you word it like that," and he went, "Yeah. Anyway, let's take the photo." And I went, "Okay." I was so uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. Can't cosplay because too woke. Literally, like, who hurt him? Seriously. And like, I want to make it clear. I'm not trying to cancel him. I don't think he's a bad person. I know he had a really bad and stressful day that day. And so I think it just came out completely wrong. And I think he was just so stressed that he wasn't thinking. But I'm also like, hey, maybe don't say that to your fans. Perhaps. Maybe not your best and smartest move. Maybe. You know? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here's the cosplay. I haven't shown my cosplays before. 8! Thank you. Wait, hold on. There's a better photo somewhere. I think it's the same photo, just edited. So that was the Jasper cosplay. And then I had a good time at the con. Other than that, this was in 2019. I miss Comic-Con low-key. I need to go back at some point. I had a great time. Other than that, I met someone called who was dressed as Dadpool. That was really fun. I low-key need to scratch my ear like a dog and take my headphones off. Lurker Nation, thank you so much, Nolan, for the raid. Please do what you need to do. I get it. Yeah, I had a good time. Other than that, hold on, I've got the photos that I took with Tom Scar. Here we go. Oh my god. Okay, this is like... It's so funny to look at, knowing that, like, right before this, he just said I'm dressed as an abuser. Like, seconds prior, he went, "You know you're dressed as an abuser?" Crazy to think that that was the conversation before this. Because you look at this photo and you go, "Oh my god," she probably was like, "Oh, I'm a big fan." And he went, "Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you for supporting me, blah, 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 blah." Nope. Not even a touch on how I was a big fan. I didn't get the chance. Because all I got was, like, I only got to say hi before he went, "You know you're dressed as an abuser, right?" And I'm sure he meant it to be a joke. It was not a joke. It did not come off as a joke. And maybe he thought I was older or something and that I could take that joke. I was 17. I'm just really tall. It's bad. It's really bad. There's this one, and then... this one, and then this one. You would think that we had a lovely conversation and a great chat, and it was lovely and wonderful. It was not. It was not. And the thing that sucked was the year prior. The year prior, I was dressed as Michael Mell from the musical Be More Chill. And I ignore my hair not being correct. My wig never arrived in time. But I met Eddie Bowley, and he was lovely, and it was just after he'd had his kids, so I was talking to him about that, and he was so sweet. Later in the con, I was sat against a wall just chilling, and he walked past and he went, "Hi, I hope you're having fun." And I went, "Hi, thank you." Like, he recognized me. Look at the I was 16, and this was when I had the fucked up tooth. Fun fact, chat, my tooth is fake. Hey, is this one? Is it this one? Wait. Yeah, it's this one. I think. Yes. This one's fake. It's like a cap. I broke it. I fell and smacked my face into concrete and broke it in like 20... God, I think it was this year. I think it was that year. It was either 2018 or 2017 I did it. Yeah, I fucked up my tooth. I have a friend with that has 2 fake teeth, and when she broke them after falling off a bike, it's so easy done. I was giving someone a piggyback. They were fucking around. I never forgave them. They were fucking around while on my back, and caused me to fall, and they landed on the back of my head, so they pushed my face further into the concrete, fucked up my teeth. My knees were all cut up. I had slight gore warning. Maybe turn off the audio and I'll do a thumbs up when I'm done talking about the gory shit. From here, mute. I'll give a thumbs up. I cut up my knee and there was like gravel stuck in it, but I had to get my tooth done first because that was our main concern, was my tooth. So I went straight to the dentist to get my tooth sorted, and then we dealt with the fact that my knee was still cut up and bleeding and had rocks in it. Done now. Done now. Done now. Done now. Conversation done now. Gory shit out of the way, done now. You're very welcome. It's just like slightly gory, but enough that it would make someone uncomfortable, you know? But he was, Eddie Bowley, lovely. I'm sorry you went through all that. It's fine. Like, I used to graze my knees all the time as a kid. I was so clumsy. I still am. I was really clumsy though. And like, I've got so many bruises and like scars from where I've had falls and stuff. I'm such a fucking bruiser. It's so constant. That uncomfortable someone is proudly me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm such a clumsy person. I've got so many, but that's like definitely one of the worst ones. I'd say, and like fucked up my teeth. These two, this is something I'm quite anxious about. It's definitely like a self-conscious thing. These two front teeth, these two are dying. They've been dying since I was about 16, 17, whenever it happened. They're fractured at the root. So at some point, they will die and fall out, and I will have to get fake front teeth in. Same kind of goes for this, is like, it's a cap, but it's very much a temporary thing. I'm meant to have got it sorted already, but I am terrified of the dentist. So I would much rather not. I would rather not go to the dentist if I can avoid it. Call me crazy, but don't like them. I don't want to drill in my mouth. Thank you very fucking much. Anyway, so I met Eddie Bowley, and then I met Tom, and sent it to my friends, and they all went, "Oh my god, you look like you could be his kid." And I went, "You're not entirely wrong, but shit." Yeah. Like, he was so lovely. He was so lovely that time. Why did he have to be a cunt the second time and ruin it? Why did he have to ruin it? Cock and balls. Sorry? Milza? What do you mean, cock and balls? I'm sorry? What? Also, that same convention... that same convention I went as Blue Diamond. The first day I was Blue Diamond. The second day I was Jasper. You just said cock and ball. Okay, thank you, Milza. Thank you for that. See, that was my Blue Diamond cosplay. I still have that dress. It still fits me. I could definitely do this cosplay again. I'm just not going to. Also, this wig was ugly as fuck. I did it myself. Ugly as fuck. Just fucking horrendous. Really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. But great when it was off. Great when I took off the wig. I'd say this cosplay way better. Way, way better. Oh my god. I kind of miss Comic-Cons. I don't think I'd cosplay anymore though. Mama, HD photo webcam behind you. Hey, Crypt. Hey, how are you? Yeah. I don't know. That's my stint with cosplay. I don't think I'll go back to doing cosplay anytime soon. I fell out of love with it in like 2020, I want to say. And I've just never really done it again, which is fine. I'm cool with it. I'm pretty chill with it. It was an expensive and time-consuming hobby, and I'm good. I've got too many expensive and time-consuming hobbies. I can do without another, you know? I'm good. But yeah. As if movie hasn't aged well. Tom Scar was a cunt once to me. I've had terrible experiences with content creators. I've got a history of them. But I've also had a million brilliant interactions with content creators. So every time I say like, oh, you know, I had this... Well, I don't talk about the bad ones as much, to be honest. I really try not to talk about them. But every time I've had like a shitty conversation with a content creator, I've had 10 good ones. So they're not all shit. Coming from me. I used to want to cosplay, then realized there's nobody of my skin complexion to cosplay, and I gaff that much about anyone. Fair enough. Maybe Spider-Man. That would be fucking sick. You should do Spider-Man. If you go to a Comic-Con, Spider-Man. Easy win. Easy win. Actually, the year... I think I've got... Oh, now I'm going to have to pull up photos again. Hold on. I need to pull up the photos again, because I'm pretty sure there's a photo in here of... Or maybe it's a video? Of lots and lots of Spider-Men. Just like a fuck ton of Spider-Man. I wonder if it is here. Maybe it's not. But I'm sure it was. Yeah, there was like a train of Spider-Man doing the run around the convention center. It was great. It was really, really funny. You can see me in a Tom Scar vlog. It's like a really old one. I don't even know it's still up. But there's me in the background of Tom Scar vlog because he was filming the Spider-Man and I was in the queue at the time talking to Eddie Bowley. So yeah, somewhere is me. Send you a sick Spider-Man cosplay of that one woman. Okay. I don't know which woman you're on about. Then I can splice in Miles saying what's Comic-Con. Twice. Could be cool. I'd like to cosplay. I feel like it would be hard to pick someone to cosplay as that wouldn't be yeah, I get that. I always tried to go for characters that I shared something with. So either they were like a plus size character or they were like a really tall character, because that's the things that I was physically. I have nothing against anyone cosplaying anyone of any size. It doesn't not like IDF, and I think people fucking kill it no matter what. I know that I wouldn't be confident enough to do it. I was really self-conscious anyway, so I chose characters that I had a little bit more in common with physically, you know. What is this? What is this? Oh, yes. You sent me this. Hold on, I'll show chat this. Chat will like this. Very cool. Very fucking cool. Very cool. Very, very sick. I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk is my favorite Spider-Man. Fun fact. Hobie Brown, my favorite Spider-Man. Full stop. That's the coolest motherfucker alive right there. That's my goat. I love Hobie. I love Hobie so much. He's so brilliant. I need him to have his own film or something. But that, if he had his own film, I feel like that wouldn't be Punk, you know? He's too punk to have his own film. He's too punk to be the main character. You know what I mean? Spider-Punk and Miles are the best two in that universe, to be honest. Honestly. Yeah, I agree. I get it. I do love Gwen. I love Gwen so much, and I love what they're doing with her story. I really love it. And the way it's being shown on screen is gorgeous. Honestly, the Spider-Verse films are just some of the... I honestly, and I'm going to say this, and people might not like it, I think they're some of the best animated films we've had in the 2010s. Full stop. 2010s and 2020s. Perhaps the best animated series. Film series. And I feel like that's not controversial, but someone's gonna hate me for saying it. I didn't notice the trans flag in her room for so long. Yeah. It's very cool. The little details are so wonderful. I love Gwen too, but I hate how she betrayed Miles. I get that. I really don't fuck with that. I think she's dealing with her own demons, of course, but I didn't like that. That's a very fair judgment. Woke movie. You would say that. She's still top 3 though. Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I love those goddamn films. They're so good. Anyway, I am going to raid someone now. Please stay for the raid. It makes me look good. Please stay for the raid. It makes me look good. I love saying that because at least I'm honest, you know? Though I don't know really who to raid. I'm not totally sure who we should raid. I'll stay for the raid. Thank you! It makes me look good when I have numbers to back it up, you know? Oh wait! Ooh. We don't know. Okay, I'm gonna send you to... Hold on, I'm trying to figure out who I'm sending you to. Do you know anyone? There's not that many people live, and I usually like. Oh wait. Altier Light. I'm gonna send you to Altier Light. Hey, just got here. How's it going? Oh wait, is Watermunch in that new SMP? That's a good point. Okay, we're gonna send you to Watermunch. We're gonna send you to Watermunch because Watermunch is in the No Man's Land SMP. And if you haven't seen this, it's been causing a lot of shit on Twitter recently because the incels are mad. Basically, No Man's Land SMP is a Minecraft SMP for non-men. Basically, they've got non-binary people, and women and like just different identity, not men. No men, No Man's Land. And I think it's so fucking sick that it's happening. I made a tweet about this, I think, earlier. Basically, I was like, if you don't like this, you're part of the problem. Because there's not enough spaces for people that are just, like, non-men. There's not enough conversation about content creators that are non-men. And if no one's going to make the spaces for us, might as well make them ourselves, and I think it's brilliant that we are. Hold on, let me tell you who it is that made the SMP. It's Artemis, but I want to give you their full username. Artemis is Ablaze. This is the creator of the SMP, No Man's Land SMP. And we're going to send you to Watermunch, who is on that SMP. So, please, go give love. Watermunch is currently playing Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm sure they will be playing No Man's Land very soon. So keep an eye out for that. I think it's really exciting, and I love to see it. If you don't know, I'm a very big advocate for women and non-men in the space. Oh, obviously, I love the men, but, like, the women don't get enough attention and enough love and just affection, and they don't get enough talk around them. You know what I mean? People ain't talking enough about them, and we need to fucking speak. Give praise to people doing incredible things no matter what gender they are. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. It's Friday. I will be back on Monday for a stream at 8 p.m. GMT. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow. I'd really appreciate it. If you want, we have a Discord, !Discord in chat. You can join us there. Planning on doing some movie nights there maybe soon. That'll be a good time, a bit of fun. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to. That's !Twitter. I keep up to date with streams. I share what's happening, and I also do a lot of rambling and screaming, and I have a lot of opinions. So if you've enjoyed my opinions, have a look at them there. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I will hopefully see you on Monday, and I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for joining me, and be wonderful to Watermunch. Right,